The internet is still looking for answers about the controversy surrounding Ava Kris Tyson, and now the ex-wife of the former Mr. Beast collaborator has shared a cryptic post on social media, and no one can agree about what it means. When allegations that Ava Tyson exchanged inappropriate messages with minors first came to light, Katie Tyson made an Instagram post that referenced a scandal without calling it out directly. At the end of June, she wrote, "I'm going to be taking some time away from the internet. I enjoy sharing happy parts of my life on here, but unfortunately, it's creating a large amount of problems, targets, and unfathomable stress. See you guys later." While unsurprisingly, it's sad that Katie Tyson had to deal with some of the blowback from the controversy. Anyone who's followed the Tysons on social media knows that they haven't been together for years. The couple kept their relationship as private as possible, but Ava Tyson revealed their divorce in 2022, just a couple years after the birth of their son, Tucker. Since the divorce, Katie Tyson has largely stayed quiet about her former marriage and Mr. Beast, and no one expected to hear more from her after her Instagram post about stepping away from social media. However, Katie Tyson resurfaced on August 11th, a few weeks after allegations of sexual assault were also leveled at Ava, to post an unscrutable Instagram story. Now the internet is trying to figure out what it might mean. The story was a simple repost of a bit of text that reads, "As bad as you want to address it, sometimes it's best to let God defend you. He saw too." Even though the passage didn't originally have anything to do with the allegations against Ava Tyson, viewers immediately started trying to figure out how it might explain Katie's position on the ongoing scandal. Some people interpreted the message as Katie's way of saying that she was still supporting her ex. One Redditor wrote, "This is pretty clear her defending Ava, no? Maybe I'm dumb, but that feels super obvious to me." That wasn't the universal reading of the Instagram story, though. Others argued that this was Katie's way of distancing herself from the scandal. As one wrote, "I just can't imagine what this lady is going through right now. The best case scenario is that she had no idea about any of it until now, and even that is a horrifying situation. All this post tells us for sure is that this scandal hit Ava Tyson's ex-wife harder than the typical internet user. People can read anything they want into the post, and there's no way to know when we'll get real answers. For now, everyone is waiting on the results of Mr. Beast's ongoing investigation. On July 24th, Mr. Beast announced in a post on X that he'd hired an investigator to fully examine the allegations against Ava Tyson.
This was asked to me earlier, and now I'm going to ask it back to you. Do you think I was a bad roommate when we lived together?
Yes.
In his post about the investigation, Mr. Beast wrote, "I will allow the independent investigators the necessary time to conduct a comprehensive investigation and will take any further actions based on their findings." Since then, Mr. Beast has personally faced some disturbing accusations of his own, and he has yet to come forward with any official information surrounding his third-party investigation. Mr. Beast's team might still be looking into Tyson's past behavior, but they aren't the only ones. In fact, things have gotten worse for Ava Tyson. On August 7th, Rolling Stone published a report based on conversations with multiple individuals, all of whom shared similar stories about Tyson abusing her position at Mr. Beast's company to pressure them into relationships. The full story is still unclear, but right now, it's not looking good. If you or anyone you know has been a victim of sexual assault, help is available. Visit the Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network website or contact RAIN's National Helpline. That's 1-800-656-HOPE 4673.